Hello, Excel for project reports. It's another video, and these are nice short sweet videos that you can just pop in and out of and see if they are useful for projects that you're doing. And this one's looking at mixed cell references. So mixed cell references is really worth knowing in Excel if you're going to use Excel, particularly when it comes to functions and things, because you can make the results quite different. So it's going to look at absolute cell references, mixed cell references where you can autofill by column only or by row only, and also relative, which is the one that most of us are used to. In then when we autofill across or down, it will automatically move to the next cell, and so on. So that's what we're going to present now. So in the syllabus you can have, if we look at this one here and I select the A3 in the formula bar, if I use the F4 function key to jump through the different areas, we have, this is an absolute, so both column and row are absolute, the A and the 3. If we click again, we have a mixed cell reference whereby the 3, the row, is only absoluted. Click again, we have the A, the column only absoluted, and the relative cell is where the A3, if it was auto-filled across, would become B3, C3, D3 automatically. Okay, so what we need to do in this is we need to look at, see what happens when we do the same to the B2, make it back to relative and tick the little tick. When we take that through on an autofill across and then a total autofill down the row, we've done the column and we've done the row. So going across, has worked on the first one. As far as the top's concerned, the very first one's worked, but after that, this moves relatively across to B3, C3, just as we said it would. And when we took it down, it didn't work either because it came down here and it came down there. So it came down okay here, but it came down there. So what we need to do is we need to change it so that when we autofill across, it moves across there but stays on A3. And when we take it down the row, the B2, this moves down, but this stays the same. So let's have a look in practice, because sometimes trying to explain it is always difficult. So let's make it absolute, and that would work, would it? So let's tap it again and make it by column. That's by row because it's in front of the 3. So we need the $ in front of the column. That works. If we then tick that and we take it across, that should work in theory. If we click on these, you can see it's worked. It stayed on A3, but it's moving across the column correctly. Okay? But then if we take that down, the B2 will still stay relative. So in a sense, that's not going to work, is it? As you can see, this has moved down. As I've moved down the row, this is moved down as well in the different answers. Back to the first one. So if we make this mixed cell referencing, let's go to the absolute first, then the mixed cell, and that's the correct one because it's in front of the number, which is the row. So then we'll autofill that, autofill down, and this time it should work. So the first one will always work, second one, third, yep, let's go down this time from this way. Yes, it's worked. It stayed on the B2, but it's moved down there. And if we use Control and the key above the tab, and tap that, you can see that that is definitely what they're asking for. So what we've done is we've used mixed cell references to autofill across and get the correct answer.